everything around me. Cream, get the money, dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years, I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I beat back the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world. Deep, a man with a dream, with plans to make green, which fail. I went to jail at the...
Yo, what's up you guys? Nick Wild here, back with another YouTube video, and thank you guys for tuning in. Like always, make sure you give this video a like and comment down in the comment section below. Make sure you click the turn on post notifications so you can be aware of whenever I post a new video. Like always, I hope you guys are having a good day or good night wherever you're at right now, and I hope your quarantine / isolation is going okay. For this YouTube video, I'm going to be bringing up the topic of the 10 things that I wish I knew when I started to go to the gym or even start working out. So number one is losing the all or nothing mentality. This type of mentality can lead you to burn out very fast if you're just going too hard and you're giving every workout, everything you have right off the bat when you start going to the gym. If your body and mind isn't used to that way of training, it may be too much stimulus for your muscles and your mind, so you may burn out and tax yourself out very quickly. So my recommendation is just starting off slowly, you know, making sure that you're going to the gym and not absolutely
He sucks at soccer.
burning yourself out, but get in some good exercise. Don't go for 3 to 4 hours. Maybe just start working out for 45 minutes to an hour and kind of build your way up. Yes, you want to push yourself. Yes, you want to make it hard for yourself, but you also don't want to push your own threshold and A, injure yourself, or B, fry your nervous system and your muscles and then not train for another week or two, or that can maybe turn into another month. I'm gonna quickly get this fade, get cleaned up a little bit, and I will catch you guys after. So watch this transition right here. Are you ready? Haha! Look at this fade! You're like, oh Nick, why don't you let me do your hair? Why don't you let me fade your hair?
I could have done it for you for free.
So you guys got hooked up, feeling like a new man. What's up, dude? Alright, so I was getting some work done outside, but I'm eating this meal right here. I got these small little pita wraps with like some turkey, cucumber, tomato salsa, a little bit of barbecue sauce, and cheese as well too. And I also have some grapes, because grapes are pretty amazing. That's really good, man. It's really, really good actually. This is me eating right now, eating these small little fajita turkey wraps. Weirdest thing you can have in a house to just like do exercise, and yet you have it, and yet you bought it. A lot of people will overcomplicate exercise. They're like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do Tabata, I need to do circuit training, I need to do interval training. Just start off with the basics. Like, start off with primal movements. So all of your primal movements is anything that's a push, pull, squat, lunge, bend, twist, anything like that. So just start off with those movements and kind of build up from there. All right, so this is the pre-workout meal kind of snack that I'm having. I'm just having a protein shake, like a scoop and a half of protein. I've been using the Cellucor Whey Isolate, the chocolate something flavor. It's really good, but I'm also having a grapefruit, some good antioxidants and some micronutrients in this guy here with some good sugars. So having this about like an hour, exactly an hour and 20 minutes before my workout. I'm gonna be crushing out some legs. But yeah, I just like to eat my pre-workout snack, even if it's like as small as this. Not like an actual meal, but a little bit farther away from my workout. Usually, like, even if it's an actual meal, like an hour and a half, just so it does have time to digest. Because man, I hate that feeling when you're like in a workout and you're super bloated, gassy, especially if you're doing squats and you gotta fart. Like, that shit sucks. So you gotta like hold that shit in and like What? What? You never had to suck in a fart when you're squatting before?
No.
It's the truth, guys. Sometimes you gotta fart when you squat and it sucks. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat this up, but that's why I personally eat like an hour and a half pretty much every time before I lift, just so it has enough time to digest. And then likely, if it's not like a big ass meal, I might be like a little bit hungry, but that kind of fuels my need to get through a workout. So kind of like a nice little trick you can implement. I had pizza yesterday from our family's restaurant, If you guys don't know, Paul's Pizza, it's a pizza restaurant. We had like 3 locations in Calgary, and then they sold all of them, and then my family only had 1 location in Airdrie. So it was called Paul's Pizza. Paul's Pizza is a steakhouse, but they actually sold it because they're getting older. It's my grandpa and my uncle, and like my uncle Paul's Pizza. Yeah, so they sold it because they didn't think that they thought that they were gonna retire and like not work anymore, but they ended up opening a new one that's like a block away from the one in Airdrie, and they just called it Old Town Pizza. So they opened up a new one like right down the street from like their old restaurant, but they sold their other restaurant, so they don't really have the name anymore. But we went there for pizza yesterday, and that shit was like fantastic. Best pizza you could ever taste. It's not the same at Paul's Pizza if you go there to try the pizza, because they don't have the secret recipe for the crust that the Old Town Pizza, like my family, their new restaurant has. They kept their secret recipes and stuff like that. So I haven't had their pizza for a while, but so nice going there, because I remember like growing up and like going there and like being in the kitchen and like folding pizza boxes and shit like that and having their pizza. It's so fucking delicious. But it was like a nice little carb up for myself yesterday, and had like a nice little cheat day. So but yeah, I hope you all enjoy. I just wanted to record, so I'm gonna eat this. I'll probably catch you guys at the gym or something. So all right, first set, 315. Gonna go for 3 to 5 reps. Let's get it. If you're either looking to build muscle, lose weight, lose body fat, anything in general, starting off with the foundational primal movements is going to be the #1 priority for you, hands down. And personally, like that's how I started out, and the benefits were amazing. Focus on the larger movements first, the ones that are more fundamental, the ones that we do in our everyday life, and master those first. Develop the proper form you need, and then you can throw in some accessories and stuff like that. I mean, you can still throw in accessories at the end of your movements, but at the same time, it's just like master these primal movements first, and then slowly work your way up. I have an hour to lift, but I'm a little bit late because I was running some errands. I'm doing legs today. I'm going to be doing front squats to start, and then back squat, pin squats, and a little bit of some other movements after those exercises as well too. And then I'm gonna enjoy me some dinner. But this is heavy. This is the heaviest I worked out for like consecutive sets of like 5 sets of 3. And I haven't been following anything specific, but I know from the last time when I hit 315, I hit it for I think like about 3. So 3 to 5 rep range feels pretty good right now. So I'm gonna be working with this, and let's see how this next set goes. Pin squats, 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps, 3-second eccentric. An eccentric is when you're lowering or going down in an exercise, or like it's the negative part of an exercise. And I'm just personally slowing it down right now to make it a little bit more effective and harder for myself. So if you're at home and you have no equipment and you want to make an exercise harder, start slowing down some negatives, or you can create like a larger range of motion for yourself. Depending on like what exercise you're doing, just to switch it up. Those are just 2 variables you can change in like any given exercise pretty much to make it harder. Sheesh. So the third one is going to be setting realistic goals for yourself. Now a lot of people will come into the gym and they're like, oh, I want to lose 100 pounds right off the bat, right? And that's not where you want to start. I mean, either if it's weight loss or gaining weight, or getting to a certain place where you want to be, if you're setting too large of goals for yourself, you're going to ultimately overwhelm your mind and you're going to fry out. You need to break that larger goal of, let's just say for example 100 pounds, and break that down into smaller goals, maybe at like 10-pound increments. So ultimately have your large goal, but also set some smaller goals that are more attainable, and you're gonna reap the benefits just by being able to push yourself more. You're gonna have more motivation and drive to continue with your fitness journey. This is a great exercise if you're trying to develop some strength, exploding out of the hole. You're starting at the bottom of a squat movement, filling your intra-abdominal area with air, exploding up and controlling down, making it hard as fuck, but a great exercise to do if you're trying to develop your strength while in the hole of a squat. So number 4 is going to be to develop a routine for yourself. Now this is super important because a lot of people will, they're like, yeah, I'm going to go buy a gym membership, I'm going to start working out, so I'm going to do this, blah blah blah, but you know, they may set a routine for themselves that they're completely unreliable for, that they can't be accountable to themselves for. So I would suggest look at your daily week and how busy you are. See how many days throughout the week you have available to work out, where you can block off an hour of your time, even if it's only 3 times a week. But if that 3 times a week you are solely dedicated to working out for an hour at each of those times, if you're busy like all days of the week and you set a routine for yourself that's 7 days a week, you're ultimately gonna fail yourself, because you need to build a proper routine for yourself where you can still crush your goals and still make that time for yourself that you need without stressing yourself out, because ultimately working out is a good time, it's a fun time, and you don't want to make it a stressor because it's a stress reliever.
Yeah, I only did 4. I'm gonna chalk up and do that again.
Shit. Make a routine for yourself. There are so many different splits that you can do. My personal suggestions for starting off with working out 3 times a week would be to going with like full body workout programs, because ultimately in those 3 days you can only get so much done. After that, I would probably go like upper lower. If you're going 4 times a week, 5 times a week, you could go like legs, push pull, rest, push pull. If you're going 6 days a week, I love push pull legs, or legs push pull, legs push pull. If you don't exercise at all, I would suggest starting with 3 times a week. If you can nail that first for like 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks, like a good solid month, then increase it to like 4 to 7 times a week. You don't need to work out 7 times a week to see the best results ever. Like, you don't. Science.
So you do have a plan. Yeah, Mr. White. Yes, science.
Like a lot of my clients that I've worked with have seen crazy results even just with 2 times a week. So pretty insane. And that's just doing full body workouts. Develop that routine for yourself.
Coach,
Oh my God.
Oh.
Is it filming?
Yeah.
Family.
Family dinner.
Cheers. Get an extra.
Cheers.
Sorry, babe. It's like joking.
Number 5 is going to be understanding that progressive overload is the key. What is progressive overload? The principle involves in continually increasing the demands on the musculoskeletal system to continually make gains in your muscular size, strength, and endurance. So this means that you are increasing the demands on your muscles week by week. So typically you're either increasing the weight, increasing the volume, increasing the number of reps per week. Either one. Week 1, you're doing squats, use 135 pounds. Week 2, increase it by 5%. I usually trust the 5% rule. So you're increasing the weight, increasing the demands that you're putting on your muscular system, and overall you will see the most gains possible. Number 6 is going to be to find a gym partner, man. Like, find a gym partner, make it fun for yourself. If you can find somebody kind of on the same level as you, whether it's your brother, sister, dad, mom, doesn't really matter who it is, just try to find somebody on the same fitness level as you to go to the gym, whether it's your best friend or not. Like, work out and just crush it. Like, learn off of each other, push you guys, like push yourself and have fun. Like, that's like the most motivating and fun times I've had in a gym, where you take a scoop of pre-workout, 2 scoops, you go to the gym, you bust out a workout with your best friend, and you just like, you push each other every single set, rep. It's like you're in like this perfect sync of like, you know what, he's done a set, I'm gonna hop in, we're gonna do like, I'm gonna do one more than him, right? So it's just like finding that gym partner, man. It makes it so freaking fun. So finding a gym partner, hands down, it's a good time. You know, as lonely as you may want to be, just get out there and work out with somebody. If you don't have too many friends to work out with, man, just talk to some people in your gym. Most likely, and most of the time, hopefully they're open and nice, and just be like, hey man, like, you want to get in a workout sometime? Or if you worked in a set with them, be like, hey bro, like, let's work out together sometime, you know? And then you guys work out, you guys click, and then boom, you got a gym bro. Or gym gal too, you know, doesn't matter. I mean, like, it doesn't matter. If you want to hit on some girls, not hit on some girls. If you want to, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Number 7 is gonna be to stop switching things up all the time. Now, I've seen so many people who just go from like one routine to the next routine to the next routine, and they switch things up so often where their body has no time to adapt to the actual routine that they're doing, and they just switch it up too much to where they're not seeing the gains that they should. Let's just say you're working out 6 times a week, you're doing push-pull legs, and that's working out awesome for you. Stick with that for 6 to 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and see what benefits come out of that. Now your body adapts, and it usually adapts around like the 6 to 12 week period. So from there, I would switch it up. But I mean, if you're switching it up week to week to week to week, you're gonna have no time to gain strength, and you're not gonna build your muscles using the hypertrophy that you should if you're just continually switching it up. Especially if you're going from like resistance training to cardio to plyometrics to whatever. Find a good routine that works best for you and your goals and stick to it, and you will see the most benefits. Number 8 is going to be learning how to track your calories and macros. Now, I've gone over this in other videos before as well too, and honestly, it takes a little bit to learn, but it is fairly simple. There's an app called MyFitnessPal, and you can type in all of your stats and all that good stuff, and you can track your food throughout the day. It's a useful tool that I like to use, but if you're, like I said in the last video, if you didn't watch it, you should go watch it because there's some good tips in there as well too. And thank you for all the love that you guys showed on that video. I appreciate it. If you're able to find out your maintenance calories, which I actually told you guys how to do in the last video, then from there, your maintenance calories, if you're going above your maintenance calories, you're most likely you're trying to gain size. If you're below that, then you're trying to lose weight. But personally, what I've done in the past when I first started out is I was just eating to eat. I was working at Little Caesars and I was eating pizza 4 to 5 times to 6 times a week. Yeah, and that was like 1 pizza, crazy bread. Learning how to track your calories and macros to see the breakdown of everything and just learning like what's in what is gonna give you a way better understanding of your nutrition. So first, find your maintenance calories, figure out whether you're trying to get shredded or bulk, and then go from there. Number 9 is meal timing isn't everything, but it helps. Everybody talks about like, oh, you need to eat meals at this time, this time, this time, this time. I don't believe in that. Like, hands down, I do believe in some things, but I don't believe in that specifically. Some rules to follow is to eat an hour and a half to 2 hours before your workout so your meal can digest, and then eat an hour and a half after your workout. Those are the only 2 guidelines that I would follow for that. Otherwise, if you're eating throughout the day, you're okay for the most part. I would kind of set up a good schedule for yourself to eat, but there's no like right or wrong time. As long as you kind of get in the meals that you're supposed to throughout the day, then you're good. I would space out your meals maybe by about 3 hours apart. I wouldn't eat like breakfast in the morning and then skip it for 6 hours and then go train and then go eat after. I'd make sure that you have consecutive meals in between that time, maybe at least like long as 3 to 4 hours apart, and then go to the gym and work out, or work out and do whatever you got to do. But there's no right or wrong times for when to eat, but watching your energy levels and seeing how you perform best does play a role in your exercise and fitness. And number 10 is going to be to trust in the process. Now, fitness, nutrition, your goals, everything takes time. Now, it's not going to be like right away, and a lot of people kind of just like get into this mind space where they're like, yeah, I'm gonna see results in a week, or you know what, I'm gonna get with this coach, and you know what, I'm gonna start seeing results right now because I'm paying him money. But that's not how it works. Like, even though you're paying him money, and even though you're hopping into a new program and some coaching and lifestyle coaching for yourself, doesn't mean you're gonna reap the benefits right away. You have to follow the guidelines, follow pretty much, follow whatever you're trying to do, but just stay consistent with it, and later down the road you will see the progress and you'll see the process. For example, they'll set a New Year's resolution for themselves and they'll go to the gym for a week or start working out, and then they fall off because they're not seeing the results that they want to. So you have to understand that it does take time, and developing yourself as a human being is a very large process, and I mean, it's the role we play as a human being, so it takes time. Just trust the process, that's it. But I hope you guys took something away from these 10 things that I wish I knew when I started to work out. If you did, make sure you give this video a like and comment down in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on post notifications so you can be aware of whenever I drop a new video. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day or a great night wherever you're at right now, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next one. So peace out, much love y'all, and thank you guys for the support. And honestly, like, it doesn't go unnoticed, so I appreciate it a lot. Honestly, I put time and effort into these YouTube videos. I will catch y'all in the next one. If you're just looking to start working out in 2020 and you just want to start even during this quarantine kind of situation, you can definitely do it. So there's no stopping you. Just start off small. Now is the best time to develop some new habits and just start your fitness journey. So peace out, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.
It's rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route, so I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas, rolling in MPVs every week. We made 40 G's. Yo, brothers, respect mine.